This is how you make a grilled cheese sandwich. First, you need to heat up your, the utensils. You need a fork for the butter, a spatula to flip the sandwich, and a pan. You need 2 slices of bread, 1 or 2 slices of cheese if you want extra cheesy, and you need butter. So first you put the pan on the stove, and then you put the stove on around like medium heat, and then you put some butter in the pan to melt it. I've already put butter in the pan so it can get pre-melted. Don't put that much butter, but have enough to butter the bread. Then you put the bread down on the pan, and you press down a little bit, but not too much to make it flat. You put the cheese on top of the bread, press it down a little bit, then you put the other slice of bread on the cheese. Press it down more, and you wait a couple seconds to a minute or something like that to let the bottom of the bread, or the bottom of the sandwich, to get nice and buttery and fried up. And then you pick it up and then you flip it on the pan. Be careful not to separate the pieces like I just did. That was not good. But you can just put the bread back on the other slice of bread and it'll be really easy. So again, you flatten it like this and you wait for the cheese to melt inside of it. And then you just wait a couple more seconds and then you flip the sandwich again so you can get an even amount of heat on the sandwich. It might be a little hard to flip it like this because the cheese isn't fully melted. But when you finally get it, you can just, it's pretty simple. And now you wait a couple more seconds. Flatten it more. The flattening helps to make the cheese melt faster and the bread to get more crispy. Then, we flip it again. Whenever it starts to sound like this, it's crispy. So that means that the cheese has fully melted. And then you turn off the stove because we do not want any fires. You grab a plate. And then you put the pan off of the hot stove so the sandwich doesn't cook any longer than you want it to. Pick up the sandwich and put it on your plate. Now, some people just like to eat it like this, but I prefer to cut it. So I have this. So I'm gonna cut it in triangular pieces because that's how I like mine. It might take a little bit because I'm cutting with a butter knife, but that's fine. And now you have grilled cheese. You may put some seasoning like salt or pepper on it, but I like to just eat it plain when I just want like easy lunch or something. So here's a grilled cheese sandwich.